Next Kempton run could not have been a more complete contrast. With Richard Lindley in the saddle, he scored a runaway success. In front from the start, he landed well clear at the last, and at the line, his closest rival, I Haven't a Light, was 15 lengths adrift. Desert Orchid, a champion in the making, but not, as it turned out, over hurdles. 10 months later, he finished third on his seasonal reappearance in the Captain Quist hurdle. And then he was back on Boxing Day, taking on the very best in the Christmas hurdle. Brown's Gazette was far too good for him now, but in finishing second, he was still 10 lengths clear of the third horse, none other than See You Then. And so to October, 85.
Desert Orchid in the lead, and he's down, he made it all wrong. That's his first mistake, and this has left the race at the mercy of Wing and a Prayer.
And that disaster marked the end of Desert Orchid's mixed fortunes over hurdles here at Kempton. He then switched to fences with dazzling success.
As they come down towards the 19th and final fence in this King George's 6th ranked steeplechase. At the last, Desert Orchid jumps it well. Desert Orchid clear from Forgive and Forget and Dornach. As they race up towards the line, it's Desert Orchid for an amazing pillar-to-post win in this top-class chase. Desert Orchid comes home well clear, and at the post, Desert Orchid is the winner.
The King George VI ranked chase, the highlight so far in the busy and always exciting career of National Hunt Racing's most popular hero. And his build-up to a repeat win has included another win here last month. Appropriately, it was in the rank Boxing Day trial chase. Neither of his two rivals, Bishop's Yarn or Galway Blaze, got anywhere near him. He was giving Bishop's Yarn a full stone, and how this form was boosted when Bishop's Yarn came out and won the Glen International Gold Cup at Cheltenham 2 weeks ago.
So, can Desert Orchid join a roll of honour?
£100,000 in win and place prize money. Bow Rangers, ridden by Peter Scudamore. 2 Berlin's Cross, Simon Sherwood. 3 Castle Andrea, Michael Jenkins. 4 Castle Warden, now ridden by Eamon Murphy. 5 Cybrandian, now Ronnie Began rides. 6 Desert Orchid, Colin Brown. 7 Forgive and Forget, Mark Dwyer. 8 Golden Friend, Dermot Brown. And number 9, the French raider Nupsala, Blinkered, ridden by André Pommier. That completes a 9-runner lineup for this Grade 1 King George VI ranked steeplechase.
The 2, and Forgive and Forget on 4-1. Berlin's Cross 14-1, Golden Friend 16s together with Cybrandian. Nupsala 25s, Castle Warden 100-1, and Castle Andrea 250-1. They all show.
And there's yet another of the possible front runners in the field, Cybrandian and Ronnie Began. But, as I told you, Bow Rangers, good luck to them. They're under orders. There you are, Graham.
And Colin Brown got the inside on Desert Orchid towards the left of the picture. Bow Rangers with him, and don't forget Cybrandian can certainly force a pace too. These 3 have it as they come to the first of the 19 fences, and they're in the air together. They touch down together. Forgive and Forget is 4, Nupsala 5, and Golden Friend and Berlin's Cross, and the 2 castles, Andrea and Warden, are at the back. They come to the second. This is the first ditch, and Bow Rangers stood it off from it a very long way indeed. The pace is extraordinarily hot, and there's a lot of daylight between those 3 up front, and it's Bow Ranger and Desert Orchid, and Cybrandian now has given up the unequal struggle of really forcing this pace, but they're 15 lengths clear of Forgive and Forget. They've only jumped 2 fences. Nupsala is in 5th place. Then comes Golden Friend, Berlin's Cross, and the 2 castles. So they turn into the back straight. They come down towards the 3rd, and on the inside it's Desert Orchid who leads. Desert Orchid the leader from Bow Ranger, and Cybrandian on the right, and this is the 3rd. They come to it, Desert Orchid from Bow Ranger and Cybrandian, then Forgive and Forget and Nupsala, and Golden Friend and Berlin's Cross, and Castle Warden and Castle Andrea is tailed off. Now this is the second, and it's a ditch, and they come to it, and Bow Ranger has it from Cybrandian and Desert Orchid, 10 clear of Nupsala, who goes into 4, Forgive and Forget 5. They race down towards the 5th of the 19 they take, and Bow Ranger now has won the fight for the lead. Bow Ranger leads by 3 parts of a length. From, in second place, Cybrandian, Desert Orchid, there go Forgive and Forget. That was Berlin's Cross in the red, and the tailed off horse is almost a fence behind already. They're coming down to the 6th, and it's Bow Ranger in the lead from Cybrandian, and that's some idea of the chasing group. as Nupsala goes through into third. So it's Bow Ranger in the lead from Cybrandian in second and Desert Orchid in third, and they're 15 lengths clear of Nupsala and Forgive and Forget. They're 20 lengths clear of Boland's Cross and Golden Friend, who is 5 lengths clear of Castle Warden, who's a distance clear of Castle Andrea, and they turn into the home straight and they come towards the 7th. Really a breathtaking pace here, set by Bow Ranger from Cybrandian and Desert Orchid, but Forgive and Forget now getting a bit closer, and Nupsala is in 5th, and this is the 7th, and the leaders are over, and Forgive and Forget and Nupsala. Then comes Golden Friend and Boland's Cross. They come down towards the 8th, and it's Bow Ranger on the outside of Desert Orchid. Then comes Cybrandian. Behind these comes Forgive and Forget, then Nupsala, then the other 3, Golden Friend and Castle Warden and Boland's Cross. Castle Andrea tailed off. This will be the last next time round. The pace really furious. The grey, of course, Desert Orchid on the left, got the inside from the start. Bow Ranger on the outside of inside. Cybrandian is in third, and John Oakes, they've gone so fast over this first mile. Can they keep it up?
I just hope they haven't gone too fast, John.
Yeah, they've gone an extraordinary quick gallop. Colin Brown, I think, would like to have been in front, and he's tried to stay upside with Desert Orchid. But Bow Ranger looks like far the happiest going at this pace, and I mean, it's very difficult to see anything beating him at the moment. They're a long way from home yet. He seems to be coping with this pace better than anything else.
He's sometimes been out jumping Desert Orchid. Desert Orchid hasn't been jumping at his very best yet, but the race is only just beginning.
Well, that's the 11th of the 19 fences, and Forgive and Forget, the horse on the noseband. That one's back in 4th place, but Bow Ranger leads from Desert Orchid in second as they go towards the second last ditch, and Desert Orchid comes into it, jumps it well, Cybrandian third, Forgive and Forget, Nupsala, and there Boland's Cross fell. The jockey's rolled away, the horse will be getting up shortly, and they turn into the back straight, and it's Desert Orchid on the inside, but Bow Ranger has it by a couple of lengths. Bow Ranger from Desert Orchid, and Forgive and Forget, the Gold Cup winner. And now, perhaps appreciated that fantastically fast pace. He's picking up and starting to run, and he's closing in third, Cybrandian, then the French runner Nupsala. So they've got 7 more fences to jump, and it's Bow Ranger in the lead from Desert Orchid, then Forgive and Forget, then Cybrandian, then Castle Warden, followed then on the outside by Nupsala, the French runner and the jockey in the green jacket, and that was the 7th from home. Desert Orchid moves up on the inside of Bow Ranger. Forgive and Forget is closing in third, then Nupsala is 4 and Cybrandian 5. The one that's tailed off is Castle Andrea. This is the last ditch, and Bow Ranger just didn't meet it quite right. Desert Orchid meant the better. Cybrandian a crashing fall there, and Desert Orchid goes into the lead as they race down with just 5 more fences to jump. And the French horse is going well too in 4th place, but they've got to catch the one in front is Desert Orchid, and he met that one flying, and Bow Ranger is second, and on the outside Nupsala goes well in third, Forgive and Forget 4. They come down towards the 4th from home, and Desert Orchid in the lead. Desert Orchid met it well from in second place, Nupsala, who's weaved through between them to challenge in second place. And so as they turn into the home straight, that was Cybrandian, Roddy Beggan, he's okay. But they turn into the home straight with 3 to jump, and the French raider Nupsala is going ominously well as Desert Orchid is out in front, and he's leading, but only by half a length. Nupsala is second. Then comes Bow Ranger on the outside third. Behind these, Forgive and Forget is in 4th place. We've got a real race in prospect as the French go on. Nupsala pulling double on the outside of Desert Orchid. What reserves can Desert Orchid find? 3 out. Desert Orchid jump well. Nupsala though has a turn of foot, and Nupsala goes on, and Desert Orchid looks beaten. Forgive and Forget back in 3rd place. They come down towards the second last, and Nupsala leads. Desert Orchid can find no more. Bow Ranger makes a mistake. They've just got 1 more fence to jump, and Nupsala, the French challenger, out in the lead. And now the Gold Cup challenger, Forgive and Forget is the only challenger. Desert Orchid is beaten in 3rd. They come to the last. Nupsala on the left, and Forgive and Forget falls. Desert Orchid is left second, but this King George VI round chase has been presented to France in the form of Nupsala, who comes 15 lengths clear, and at the line Nupsala is the winner. Nupsala the winner. Desert Orchid finishes second. Golden Friend stays on to be third. Bow Ranger is 4, and at the rear of the field I must say that the last horse to finish